All right, well, hey everybody. We're going to do a quick review of this large print, personal size Bible from Crossway, ESV translation, and it's in genuine leather. Now, I've had this Bible for a while. The good folks over at Crossway sent this to me for a review, an honest review, and so that's what we're going to do real quick. So one of the downsides first is how thick this Bible is. Let's just get that out of the way. When you look at it, it's almost 2 inches wide. Really, it's closer to like 1.5 or 1.75 inches across. So it's chunky, but what's great about it in terms of its footprint is that it's the same footprint as their very popular thin line Bible. And so when we look at the cover, you've got the gold stamping, you've got genuine leather, and inside you have a black paste down vinyl liner. Really all that is it's just a little bit more durable than paper, maybe. It's nothing super special, but it is a nice touch to it. You've got there's some tabs I've used. You've got your introductory pages, which what I love about what Crossway does is they provide these few tabbed, this signature of thicker paper in the very front. And what that does is that just helps, the book block, the text block, really just be secure in there without tearing out. That's one of the big issues with Zondervan, is that they're essentially attaching this end sheet directly to the super thin Bible paper, and so you always get the tearing, and then the cover tears away from the book block, and it's just all bad. So you've got this. It's a 12-point font, and it's not the same font as their normal Bibles are in. Normally their Bibles are in what's called a Lexicon 1 font. And what that means is that it's a very compact font, so it's great for Bibles that are, use a smaller print, because of the fact you can fit more type on a page and still have really great spacing between the lines because of how compact that is. But as you can see with this, you've got 12-point font and it's really great spacing. This is probably one of my favorite Bibles to read from. I'd say personally, the biggest downside, other than the thickness of it, is how thin the paper is. The paper quality, while it's better than your general thin line Bible, I think, you just still have a lot of ghosting. It's better than how it's been in the past. But this really is a dream to hold and to read from. The font is just really, in the line spacing especially, just makes it a really great reading experience while still being a full Bible. Now, one of the things I do like about this Bible in comparison to what I'd call their other large print Bibles is that they still keep all of their footnotes. So you can test this out in Genesis, first few chapters. They have a good number of footnotes that occur just in the bottom margin. And this is the only large print that I'm aware of, other than maybe like the Preaching Bible or something like that, that preserves all of these footnotes. All their other large print Bibles take out the majority of footnotes, and for me personally, that's kind of a deal breaker. I really like having all the footnotes in the text because I like knowing exactly what's going on, and the translators themselves actually considered the footnotes an essential part of the translation. This is a red letter text. It's a nice red letter. It's not too in your face about it. As you can see, the verse numbers are bold, but they retain the color of the text. So you've got, black text with black letters, red text with red letters. And then you flip through, you get to the back, come past Revelation, it's red letter all the way through. And then you have your weights and measures. You have your concordance. It's a good size concordance. It's in 2 columns, and it's fairly readable. If you need that 12-point font, this concordance is going to be pretty hard for you to read. Just a heads up. And then you have a few blank pages where normally your Crossway maps would be, but in order to save some space, they don't have that. It is glossy cardstock, so you're going to need like a ballpoint pen or something to write on. You can't use, or if you have a permanent pen to write on this, that'd be helpful. So these aren't really great for note-taking or anything like that. And then again, same liner and whatnot. But this is, really great Bible. If you really need the large print, this is the Bible for you. If you need something that's easily carryable, or maybe you want something to preach from, this is great. As I said, the ghosting is not terrible, but it is noticeable. And it is a sewn binding. Obviously, all of Crossway, with the exception of like some of their new editions are, or not new editions, but they're like gift editions, are sewn bindings. So you never have to really worry about that with Crossway. But yeah, so this is a great Bible if you ever want to teach or preach. Obviously, not much room for notes to begin with, but yeah. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll put a product link in the description below to take you to their website, so that way you can check it out. Anyways, have a good one. Bye.